Is in Leeds today, and Chris Buckler is there for us, having some fun, having a look at some of the designs of the future. Morning, Chris.
Yes, every teenager would want this as their bedroom. There are dozens of screens around here. If you take a look around the hall, you will see some games that are going to get their world-exclusive previews here in Leeds today. It might not be Los Angeles, it might not be Las Vegas, and Yorkshire might not be Silicon Valley, but at the same time, there are some companies doing very well out of gaming. I've been talking to one of those firms, as well as to the game developers of the future.
You have to battle against fierce competition in the games industry. This is Alien Breed Evolution, the latest version of a shoot-'em-up that originally looked like this at the start of the 90s. Advances in computers have made a lot more possible on screen. For 20 years, Team 17 has been making games, and for the company, new technology simply means new opportunities. Worms is another of their classic games. It's still making money more than a decade after its first release, most recently through downloads to mobile phones.
The games we release digitally go globally from day one, which, you know, we actually, you know, are selling on a worldwide basis. It's not like our games are being sold in Wakefield or Leeds or Yorkshire or even the UK or Europe. It's worldwide, which is fantastic.
Team 17 have sold around 2.5 million games in the last 18 months, and that's just a tiny part of an industry worth around £4 billion a year in the UK. It's no surprise then that there's a new generation looking for a piece of the action. The University of Central Lancashire runs a games design course, feeding into an industry that depends on creativity and ideas.
It's very easy to kind of mimic what you can buy in the shops. The challenge is developing the new ideas in that respect, and that's kind of what we look for in individuals.
The students' work is their chance to showcase what they can do, but the recession has limited the number of opportunities open to them.
People are getting interviews, but a lot of places are just looking for experience other than new talent.
People are starting to see that, you know, games are a viable entertainment source for everyone now, and not just for, you know, nerdy people sitting in the basement.
Games are certainly more sophisticated than ever before. Once they were simply inspired by comics and movies, now they're fighting for business against them.
Well, over the next 2 days, 4,000 gamers are going to make their way into this hall to get a sneak preview of those new games. However, there will also be a careers fair to try and get people involved in the industry. With me is Jamie Sefton from Game Republic, who helped organise all of this. Do you really think UK companies can compete with the big names like Sony, Nintendo and everything else?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right here in Yorkshire and Humber, we have 3 of the world's best performing developers in, you know, out of the top 100. So yes, definitely.
What's the secret to a good game? What should designers be doing?
Well, it has to be good fun, basically, and it has to appeal to you know, as many people as possible. But the great thing about this event is that there's something for everybody. I think there's you know, the big budget titles, as well as we have an indie arcade where it's kind of smaller developers get a chance to show what they can do.
Yeah, of course, because we see behind you here the guys playing FIFA 10, which is out at the moment. Yeah. But then again, we also have games that are going to get their first showing here in Leeds.
Absolutely, yeah. We've got games like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and we've got Mass Effect 2. You know, huge games that get their world premiere right here in Leeds. So it's a massive deal for the region.
Just very briefly, the careers fair. Do you think people really do have the potential to have a living in this industry?
Absolutely, yes. And the career fair is an ideal chance for people in the region to find out how they can get involved and talk directly to the companies in the region like Team 17 and Sumo Digital, find out how they can make a career of it.
Jamie Sefton, thank you very much indeed. Of course, it's in Leeds for the next 2 days. It then goes to London, and there are going to be plenty of people here ready to play all of these games very soon.
Chris, thanks very much.
Simon's got some figures just coming in this morning.
Yeah,